All right. Hello, everyone. Hey, welcome to my podcast, the Victory Podcast. And today we have a very special guest. She is my former client, Tiffany Cook. And Tiffany, are you happy to be here?
I'm very happy to be
All
here.
right. All
Thanks for
right.
having me.
Yeah. You're welcome. You're welcome. So briefly introduce yourself.
Okay. So again, my name is Tiffany Cook, and you and I we work together.
Oh yeah.
We work
Yep.
together, and I used to see you every morning in the kitchen making your fabulous dry oatmeal, and I used to wonder, wow, why is this guy always eating the same breakfast? I would never see what he had for lunch or anything, but it was always the same oatmeal for breakfast. And during that time, I was on a journey to lose weight. And so I inquired with you. I asked you a couple questions pertaining to weight loss and dieting. And I didn't know you were this perfect person for me at that time, back in 2019. I didn't know you were a trainer. I didn't know anything about you. I just knew I always see you in the kitchen making your breakfast. So I inquired, and that's how you became my trainer.
Nice. So, I met Tiffany at Boeing, and we've been talking. But every time I go to work, I always put on like a very big coat or something, so no one sees what's inside my clothes. So they all know I eat very good because I'm always eating the same food. Everyone they all is always smelling the same food every freaking day. So everyone knows. Um, so yeah, so that's how I met Tiffany. She came to me and we started talking about fitness and goals in life. So we did have like a consultation after we spoke like two or three times, and she wanted to lose weight for a cruise coming up, and it was in 6 weeks. So I was like, hey, whatever you put your mind to, you can make it possible. So let's get this going. So that's how we became client and coach.
That's true.
Yep.
And you're right about your big clothes because I did not know you had all those guns up under your clothes. So when we met at the gym and you had on a tank top, I was like, oh my God, what did I sign up for? I thought you was gonna try to get me buff. And that's not what I wanted. I just wanted to, lose 15
Yeah.
pounds and,
Yeah.
do some toning. So yeah. But I ended up losing what, 24 pounds?
24, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah.
24
Yep.
pounds in 6 weeks.
Yep. Yep, that was good. And of course, when I started the fitness company, Tiffany was my first client, and since I was very busy with work, I was just focusing on Boeing employees. So almost all my clients are from work. So they all know what I really put into it, and the dedication, the discipline, and they all really wanna give it a try with me. So I was really grateful to have helped a lot of Boeing employees. So Tiffany, what really made you decide to have a change for your life in your life?
Well, so I want to say back in 2008, I had lost my mom. Um, and I lost her from, she battled with colon cancer. And I got so depressed and I pretty much just like gave up on life. I gave up on living. And I was almost 300 pounds. And it was probably three of the worst years of my life because, like I said, I just gave up on everything. I would just go home and just lay in the bed and eat junk food, eat all kind of junk food. And before I knew it, I was 300 pounds. And I did not like that. I didn't like it at all. So I decided to start my workout journey and my eating journey. And I did that and I dropped down to 210 pounds. And that's when I reached out to you because I was at a standstill. I couldn't lose any more weight. And again, like you said, I was going on a cruise and I wanted to go on a cruise and fit into that, nice bathing suit and look, decent.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah. So when you got to me, you were about 210, right?
210.
210, okay. And that's the picture we see right now. Um,
Yep, that's the picture.
yeah. So we met. We did a consultation. Um, basically asking her about what she is during the day, and you know, checking with medical records and everything, and make sure that the plan we're coming up with isn't gonna impede on her life if she has any medical issue going on. So that's how we came up with the that's what we talk about in the consultation, and we came up with a very good plan for her within the 6 month period, a 6 weeks period. Yeah. So um, I was very fortunate to have met you, and since you were my first client, I was able to learn a lot from you, and help my other clients improve their lives. So thank you very much.
No, thank you. I just knew I got on your nerves because even though I was your first client, I'm pretty sure I was probably one of your most difficult clients because your meal plan was very strict, very strict.
Yeah, yeah, cause you were doing this plan for 6 weeks, so it has to be straight. There isn't any room for error. If you were doing this for like 6 months or 7 months or even a year, yeah, we have flexibility. We have a lot of room to improve. So yeah, but for 6 weeks, come on, we need to be very straight. You know what I mean?
I know.
Yeah. So the picture you guys are seeing is um the that was when you lost the 24, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So yeah. So we went from this 210 to this right over here. So that was an amazing job Tiffany put in, and I was very proud of her. Um, so now, when you were going through the program, the 6 week program, did you what I know you really had a lot of obstacles on your way.
Hmm.
How did you overcome those obstacles, and what are those obstacles you encountered?
Well, I'm just gonna be honest. A lot of the one of the obstacles was I didn't like the meal prep. I didn't like preparing my own meals. I never had time to prepare my own meals. So what did I do? I came to you and said, "Hey, I need you to prepare my meals for me in order for me to stay on this diet. Please prepare my meals." And you did. That was one obstacle. Always running and not being able to eat. If you remember, my plan was 6 meals a day.
Yeah.
There was no way I can get 6 meals in. So I came to you and I said, "Hey, I can't get 6 meals in." So we modified the plan
Yep.
to 3 meals and a protein shake.
Yeah. And again, it's all about listening to your client. The 6 meals a day was that because we were going about 500 to 600 below calories. We want to spread out the meals so she's not very hungry, every day. However, that wasn't what she wanted, so I had to listen to her, and we have to come up with a new plan that's gonna fit in her busy schedule. So that's what we did, and it worked out perfectly.
It did.
Yeah.
And other obstacles were just trying to stay focused and making sure that I was at the gym in the morning, I was at the gym in the evening because life is just busy. Even though it's an hour, 20 minutes in the gym, that hour could be, in my mind at the time, that hour could have been spent somewhere else,
Oh yeah. Oh
like sleeping.
yeah. I mean, you need your sleep, right?
Right.
Sleep is one of the fundamentals to being stress free and getting to your goals.
That's
If you
true.
if you don't sleep, man, you can get to your goals because then your stress hormones, gets up there,
Yeah.
and then your cortisol levels are way up there too, and you are kind of basically fucked.
Right.
So you need to sleep. You need
Right.
to sleep. Okay,
Right.
you need your sleep. Right.
Yeah. And I don't even know if I ever told you this, but during that time, I was going through a divorce and my life was just all over the place. So the fact that I was able to stick to a 6-week plan the way I did, and I only wavered off of it once by having a piece of bacon. And um, I had to deal with the consequences of that. And that right there, that changed my view of being on a diet and what the trainer mean by saying you have to follow your diet, you have to follow your plan, because if you don't, you won't see results. So I learned a very valuable lesson.
Yeah, yeah, and of course, you don't really see what your clients are doing when they go home. But the thing about me is I really like prepping my meals for all my clients. I do that so that I know they are very busy, right? So I work with them. I know they are very busy. So I do that so they aren't stressed out a lot. So they already have their meals. They can go to it right away, take it, and just put it in the microwave and just eat it, right? So that's what I did for my clients. And I've had some clients who just like to cheat a little bit, and I know that's gonna reflect in their weight, and I am a coach who really don't care about weight that much. I really care about your size, the waist and the hip size. So is whenever you stay consistent and disciplined on this plan every week, no matter what happens, you're gonna lose some inches from your waist size and your hip. So whenever you don't do that, I will know that you cheated. And almost all my clients, when I tell them that they cheated, they come up straight up to me and say, "Yes, I cheated. I had this. I had that. How did you notice?" And I'm like, "Hey, I've done this a while. I've done this for a while, and I know when a client cheat because their hip size and their waist size tends to either increase back up, which shouldn't be the case. So they always come clean. They always come clean, you know. So and I always make sure I not punish. I don't want to use the word punish.
No,
Um,
it's not punish. It's what I want to call it.
um,
I don't know what I want to call it because that one time I had that bacon, you took that special sauce away. So let's say you eliminated something.
yeah, yeah,
You didn't
yeah.
punish me, but you said you made it known that hey, you shouldn't have the bacon,
Mhm.
and I know you like this sauce, so I'm going to take it away from
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
And you did.
So yep, and I did, and I've I've asked some clients to where in the morning I say, okay, wake up and do 45 minutes cardio, and in the evening just do your strength training, okay? Just because they are very busy, so they have to split everything up. And if they cheat, then during the cardio time, instead of them doing 45 minutes, I say, man, you got to do like 1 hour, 20 minutes. I don't care. You cheated. We have to make this shit up. Okay? So you do this shit and they do it and then they feel comfortable. They feel very good, even though they did like 30 more minutes. They feel very, very good. And but it's very painful at the same time. So they never cheated again.
Right.
Whenever I tell them to do like 30 more minutes of cardio, they never cheated again. So that's how I go by doing my plan. I want you to be very disciplined. I want you to be very dedicated to your goals, So
Yeah, and
yeah.
you have this unique way of counting. So when we was doing the strength training, I would be lifting and I'm on number 7 and you'll say, "All right, come on now, 2 and 3." I'm like, "What are you talking about? I'm on 9 and 10."
Hey,
So,
hey, yeah, yeah,
but it's fun. What I'm getting at is fun. You
yeah,
make it
yep,
fun, even
yep,
though it is painful at times. I don't want to say painful. It's challenging.
yeah, yep,
Especially when you want to add on more weights.
yeah,
But in the back of my mind, I'm like, he know I can do it, and he know I can do more. So that's why
yeah,
he's giving me more. So
yeah, and to the topic of giving you more weight, I don't really just give you more weight just because I think you can't handle it. No, you've been doing this for quite a while. So I always want you to progress.
hmm
So giving you that weight, I've always calculated that, oh, this lady can really do like 5 more pounds,
Yeah.
but she's not pushing herself. She needs someone to push her. So yeah, you got to do it. And then when they do it, oh yeah, I can do it. So
Right.
yeah, so
Yeah. I mean, it's all good, and I like I told you before, I always need you there for when I slack or
yeah,
when I fall
yeah,
off, because it's like you're a great trainer, you're a great person for motivation and guidance. Even if we go 6 months without talking,
yeah.
I can pick up my phone and text you or call you and say I need help, and your first thing would be how much you weigh, how much weight you pick up, or and I tell you, I mean,
Oh yeah, oh
you
yeah. You
you
tell me
already
like it
know.
is. You tell me like it is, and
Yeah,
I love it.
yeah.
Yeah, I love that. I love that
So
about you.
well, I appreciate that because
Yeah,
I'm not cheating no one but myself if I
yeah,
lie to you and
yep,
say, "Oh,
yep,
I'm still 178 pounds
yeah.
from 4 years ago." No, but your plan is awesome. And I'm glad that I have it in my back pocket.
Yeah.
You
Yep.
know,
Yep.
and so many people ask me, you look good, Tiffany. What did you do? Who is your trainer? I name drop you. I give them, all your information, but they want to know my secret. They want to know my plan, right? And I always tell them, you guys, my plan may not work for you.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's absolutely true. Yep.
So, yeah.
Yeah. So it's been an amazing experience working with you. Um so so you do have kids, right? So how did your lifestyle change right after the cruise, right? Because you were although you were on and off, you were still doing it, right? So how
Yeah.
did that really impact your family?
Well, they saw the change in me. And boys, a lot of times boys just say what's on their mind and it just comes out. They're like, "Mom, you're losing too much weight." And I'm looking at myself like, "No, I'm not. I'm still not there yet." But um outside of that, they started wanting to eat healthier, eat skinless chicken breasts and asparagus and oatmeal with peanut butter in it. They they started, inquiring more about healthy lifestyle and healthy eating and even working out. So, it wasn't just for me, and it was for my boys as well. Um, so yeah, they are my top fans outside of you, the
Yeah,
supporter
of
of
course.
me, and I was supportive of them. And I believe you work with two of my sons.
Yeah, I did. I did work with two of his sons, Demaris and TJ, and honestly, Demaris was amazing.
Yeah.
How Demaris weighed like two something,
Don't
right?
give me the lie. I don't know. He would never tell me his
Oh,
weight.
he
He
will
would
not
always
tell you
tell
his weight.
me he would always tell me how much he lost.
Yeah, he lost about is it like
In the first
in
week,
the first week, yeah, like
13
13
pounds.
pounds, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, cause
13 pounds.
yeah, and although we all know it was water weight, he still did amazing.
He
Like he
did.
was very dedicated, very disciplined. He was like, man, I want to discover my strength. I want to be a winner. I want to be a champion. So
Yep.
whatever it takes, I'm gonna do it. And I was proud of that kid.
Yeah.
I was proud of that kid.
I was proud of him too. He did it. I was even proud of TJ because
Oh
TJ is
yeah.
a picky eater.
Oh yeah, and he was eating my food like crazy. And he was like, "Man, mom, hey,
Don't do that.
invite Quick over here so he can cook for us." Man, I was like, "God damn it, man, it's amazing."
Yeah. He didn't want my food. He wanted yours.
Yeah.
And he ate it, but Damaris was more so of the losing of the weight, and Terrell wanted to build muscle.
Yeah, to build muscle. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
So
and
you.
that wasn't easy for him because he's very very lean, and um, to eat that much like 200 or 300 more, man,
Hmm.
he was struggling, man. He was getting there though.
Yeah. It's I don't know what it is. It's sometimes it is a struggle to eat all of that food, as because I
Yeah, oh
couldn't
yeah,
get my 6 meals in.
oh yeah.
Um, it just drives me. It's mind boggling that that food is a struggle to eat, but we can sit up and eat all the wrong
Oh,
foods.
burgers and stuff, right? Yep,
Yeah,
yep, yep.
and all day long. And I mean,
Yeah.
it's mind boggling, but you feel the after effects of all those bad
Oh yeah.
foods.
Oh yeah.
So when I lost the weight with you, I mean, I felt good, not just you know just good. I felt light. I felt like I was on this detox journey. I just felt clean, and the compliments that I was getting, the people saw it, but in my mind, in my eyes, I was still the same, which is crazy, and I don't know why a lot of us view ourselves like that.
Oh, we struggle with that all the time. I can tell you that. I also
Mhm.
go through that so many times.
Yeah.
You know, people see me, they're gonna compliment me all they want. But then when I see myself, I'm like, oh god damn it, I need to be big. I need to be big. People are like, man, you're already big. I'm like, no, 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 I'm so tiny, I'm so small, you know. So is we call it, I don't know, is it's crazy. It's crazy,
It
you know,
really is.
it's crazy. But at some point in time you have to be very, very like happy about your success and say, okay, let me just sit down, relax, and appreciate where I've been, Because if you don't do that, you will never be satisfied with your life.
Oh,
You know what I
absolutely.
mean? Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. And what I started doing was thinking about when I used to be a size 20.
Mhm.
Now I can go and shop in juniors.
Yeah.
I can wear a 13.
That's
you know,
amazing.
I used to be a 2X. Now I can get into a small or a medium.
Yeah.
So that right there makes me understand that, hey, even though what I see in the mirror may not be what I want to see or what I think I should be seeing, it's in my sizes that I wear. Yeah, it's how my body feel. You know, when I was almost 300 pounds, I was sick. I was constantly tired and just felt like blah. You know, but I got here to where I'm at now, and I'm about 80% happy with my journey.
I'm glad. I'm glad to hear that. I'm
Yeah.
glad to hear that. So, um, you know, I always try to create a positive and fun relationship with everyone. You know, my clients and even my friends and family and all that stuff. And when TJ says me all the time, sometimes, hey, Kweku, can you please give me um a plan? I need a plan. I need a workout plan or a diet plan, even though it's no longer over here. And that's
Yeah.
when that's that's when I feel very uncomfortable. I affected him so much that he comes to me.
Yeah, he's
Uh,
what 800 miles
yeah,
off in
eight months.
college
Yep.
and participating in marching band. Those drums are heavy,
Yeah. Yep.
and
Yep.
like you said, he's lean,
Oh yeah.
so
Oh
he
yeah.
needs he's
He needs strength.
mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So
He needs
yeah,
strength.
that's
Yeah.
yeah. He appreciate you, and so does the marriage. TJ did mention he reached out to you. Sometimes they're kind of hesitant. I'm like, never be
Yeah.
hesitant to reach
Yeah.
out. Never. I said he will always text back or call. And so I make them do it. Because they're growing young men. you know,
Ah, yeah.
that's his journey.
Oh yeah. Oh
Mhm.
yeah. And again, whenever they need help, I'm always there for them.
Yep.
So
And look, I don't mean to cut you off, but that's one thing I really, really like about you because even though, we started in 2019 and I would say we fell off. I fell off because you didn't go anywhere. I fell off. But it doesn't matter if, like I say, if it's 3 months, 6 months, a year. All I have to do is just pick up my phone. He's always been there for me. And I'll say, well, come meet me at Creve Court Park or come meet me at the gym. I need more guidance. I need more help. What I find funny is as long as I've been working out, it's a difference when I work out with you because the next 3 hours I'm sore compared to me working out. The next day I can barely walk because my legs are hurting so bad. Then it just made me say, wow, what am I not doing? I remember saying it to you, and you were like, no, you're doing it right. It's just that, I'm a trainer, and and you push me to do more, and to overcome a lot of things that a lot of obstacles that I really would feel like that I can't do unless you're right there. And I used to wonder, he has me running on the treadmill. Why is he standing next to me? You know, because you have a goal for me. You want me to be at a certain speed. You want me to be at a certain incline. And it's not that you're babying me or watching over me. You're just there because you're supportive and you're supporting me.
Yeah. Um, so to end this podcast, I want you to give watching us right now, bring your three top advice or tips
Mhm.
to stay throughout the year, or they want to lose the weight for like or a crew. Whatever.
Mhm.
Can you
Sure. So I'll say for short term goals, like I had when I initially reached out, you know, I was on a 6-week plan. My advice is follow the plan to a T. Do not deviate off the plan. Because if you do, you're guaranteed not to see any good results. Um, I was on the plan, and like I mentioned, I had a piece of bacon, and that week, and I would never forget it. That week, I didn't drop 1 pound. You know, um, it's different body types. So I would just say, stay on your plan, stay dedicated, stay focused. If you fall off, let your trainer know, hey, I had a bad day, I had a stressful day. They're always willing to work with you. And they may even switch up your plan to help you to get over, you know, the struggles that you had or you're having. Because, you have to stay dedicated, and you have to always remember that this is your body. No one can lose the weight for you. You have to stick to your plan, and you have to stick to your goal. Um, that's my short term goal. But long term, moderation. Moderation is the key. Um, I'm a sweet lover. I love donuts, and that was the toughest thing for me to stop was my donuts. But I knew that I had a goal, and I know that I want to be healthy, and I don't want to have arthritis. I'm getting older. I don't want to have none of this stuff in my body, that I've seen some family members having. So I want to be healthy for my kids, my granddaughters, and I want to be here for a long time. So it's just not about losing the weight. It's about feeling good and eating healthier because there's so many bad foods out here for us. Um, and they're very expensive. And it's well, the bad foods are cheap, but the good foods are expensive. But we have to take that time out for ourselves and dedicate, healthy eating, working out for us. Because at the end, we will see a goal, you know. And I saw a goal, and I'm still seeing my goals. So just keep pushing on.
well, Tiffany, thank you very much for giving us great advice. Hope go out there really takes this. Thank you very much, podcast. That been fun working with you and been
Thanks for having me.
yeah.
Appreciate it.
All right, guys, there you have it. This is the end of podcast. Thank you for watching. Bye.